Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm happy you are here with me and hanging out with me. Today's video is a haul video, and I have several different hauls from different stores. I have Dollar Tree, I have Tuesday Mornings, I have Joanns, I have Amazon, and I have Ranger Inc., and then I have a little local store that I'll show you all what I got at that little local store. So first off, let's start with Dollar Tree. First off, I just got some packing tape, and this is 500 inches of packing tape, and it was $1.25. And the post office had, I think it was 600 inches, but $3.99. So that was a little bit better deal than the post office. But I haven't compared it to some of the other stores yet. I was looking in the Easter and spring section, and I saw these. I'd never seen these before. And I thought for $1.25, I thought they were kind of cute. So it's a little duck with the beads on it, little bead garland, and then it has a ribbon and some of this twine on this end. And then they have the Easter one, the carrot, and the little green twine. And I just thought those would look really cute, and I'm going to use them on my little decorative shelf. And I'll have to do a little video of the shelf. I also got these cute little moss bunnies. And I like that one's different than the other two. I thought these were really cute. Little ladybugs and little bumblebees. Thought those might be fun to play with my granddaughter. And then these pom-poms. I thought this might be fun to string them through and use them on spine dangles. So that was the thought on that. And then I took a look at their stickers, and they seem to have a pretty good selection. I also did get these red heart doilies. I didn't have any red ones, I just had white. So you get 30 for $1.25. Thought that was pretty good. But then here are some of the stickers that I picked up. I don't know if the glare, watch the glare there. But I thought these would be cute to use on tags or any sort of embellishments that I'm making. Pockets, etc. And then these are rub-on transfers, and they're butterflies. And I think the rub-on transfers are kind of fun. And then they also had these hot air balloons. And then they had some of these, they're kind of puffy, or not kind of, they are puffy. And I like the silver tones on this one. So I thought these might be fun to play with. And then they also had some with the gold tones, the black and the white. And then they had some bigger ones in the silver and kind of looking like a clear there. And then I thought these were kind of fun. The little urns and planters. And then this one I thought was cool. These are all books. And here's kind of some travel. I'd never seen these puffy stickers. And here are some hot air balloons. And I got a tube of the books. And then here are some telephone, sewing machine camera. So that'll be fun to kind of play around with those, see if I like them or not. Let me know if you've picked up any of these from the Dollar Tree. The next thing I picked up was from a little local store, and these are items for my Patreon group. So this is going to be part of the March Patreon. But here are some egg napkins. So I'm going to be making tags with those. And then here are some playing cards. Really pretty hydrangea playing cards. That'll be for the March Patreon. And then these really pretty bridge score pad sheets. So it's a beautiful little store. So I liked going in there. And then Ranger Ink had free shipping sale week before last. So I was completely out of the mushy peas. If you saw my video where I was playing around with my sprays and vanilla custard. So I ordered those. And then I also ordered these Distress archival inks. I have some of the Ranger archival inks, but I wanted to get some of the Distress colors. So I got Hickory Smoke, Ground Espresso, Vintage Photo, and Black Soot. And so I think these are great for when I'm doing some stamping, layering, and things like that. Since they're archival, they'll be waterproof. And then I also picked up this Distress Stain and Speckled Egg and Peeled Paint. So I'm excited to play around with those as well. And then next I am going to do my Amazon. Amazon's a very small one, and I've already used them, but it's this pack of washi tape. So you can see these are what they look like. So you have two that are washi tape labels, and then these have kind of flowers, but little, almost like label spots. And then here's one with writing on it, and here's one with stitching on it. And the cool, kind of interesting thing, I'd never seen this before, it came with this little device that you put right here, and you can run your washi tape over it, and it'll cut it off. I don't know if I'm going to use that or not, but anyway, I thought that was interesting. But these washi tapes, I think it was like $13, and I originally saw them, and the brand is 49 in Market, and I originally saw these on Michael's, and you could only order them online. They weren't in any of the stores, so you had to have them shipped, and I didn't want to pay shipping. And then I forgot about it, and I went back to Michael's, and they were sold out. So I went on to Amazon to see if I could find them on Amazon, and I could, and they were actually cheaper on Amazon, and I have Amazon Prime, so I didn't have to pay for shipping. So I'll put a link down below. But I feel like these are really nice quality. I think the images are nice on them. And I like kind of the muted colors on these. That was a piece that I had cut off and not used. Let me know if you've ever bought these before. But I do like 49 in Market. I have bought paper from them before. And then this is another one with the labels. And then here is the zigzag one. So this one's kind of cool. Kind of fun to add a little detail along the edge of something. Especially like if you don't have a sewing machine. You can use that. And then here is the one. It's all kind of flower themed and seeds and plants, which is kind of fun. And I like the muted color of this one as well. So that was my Amazon purchase. And I also got some printer ink from Amazon. So next I'm going to show you the Joanns haul. or not Joanns, but Tuesday mornings. And this, I had been wanting one of these, but I didn't want to pay shipping for one, and I didn't want to pay full price. And I came across this at Tuesday morning and snagged it up. I think it was only like 10 bucks, something like that, which I thought was a good deal. But you just unlock it, and then you just line the paper up, and you can make these decorative edges along here. And I really like the doily one. So that was an awesome Tuesday morning find. And then my Tuesday morning, I go in there every now and again. I think I've mentioned that before, because it's right next to Michael's. And I've been noticing the crafting section is slowly getting bigger and bigger and more stuff. So let me show you all what I have picked up there. So first off, I thought this was interesting. I thought I would give it a try. I can take this off here. But they're called Snap Flips, and I think it's more for a photo book, but I just thought the cover was really pretty. And it's by Simple Stories, and I thought this might be fun because it's top loading, and it would be fun to store some of my ephemera in, possibly. So you got 2 full sheets, and then, or 3 full sheets, and then you have 2 half sheets. So you can top load here and top load here. I know these are hard to see. And so you have 3 of those. And then these are 4 sections right here. So you got 4 different, I'm sorry, you got 3. You have 1 big one and then 2 small ones up top. And then you have this one's 4 sections here. So I want to play around with that. And it looks like you can add more to it possibly. So I thought, well, I could make some my own and maybe add those in there, because it'll expand a little bit there. But I just thought, I think it was, I don't know how much I paid for it, but it was under $10 for sure. Might even been like $7. So have you all seen these? I thought they were kind of cool. And then I picked up, these are Amy Tangerine die cuts, and they're summer vibes. And I just thought they were really pretty. Fun little cutouts in there. And I thought these would be cute for Happy Mail within my Junk Journal Friends Facebook group and stuff like that. And then I got that Big Shot mainly for embossing folders, but I've been slowly buying some dies just because the intricate cuts, I don't have that much luck on my Cricut with the teeny tiny little intricate cuts. So I really only kind of buy dies that do little teeny tiny things. But I thought this one was really pretty, almost looking like a quilt. And you have these 2 designs. And then show you some of the other dies. And then this one, I have a similar die that makes kind of a wreath with bees on it. And so I thought this would be a good complement to that. And you got all these different little pieces that come with it. And then I got this one. It does the ovals, this pretty little edge, and this pretty little edge. And I thought these would be fun to play around with for quick labels and things like that. And then these are for my Patreon for February. This really pretty heart die and these stamps that come with it. Hello Beautiful Bloom and Let Love Grow. And then also this one, it has a bunny and a heart. It has two bunnies. The other bunny is hidden by this price tag. But they have stamps that you can then stamp on top of them. And then these other little dies. So I thought these would be good for April Patreon. But here's what the die looks like. If you can see that. I printed it out on some decorative paper. I probably should have just used white paper, but I think that's really pretty. And then I printed out some of the labels, or cut out, I'm sorry. And then here's the little bunny, and then you have the little stamp on top of the bunny. So isn't that really sweet? And then there's a little bunny. And there's the little bunny. And they can be hugging each other, which is really cute. Like that. And so I just printed out some of the different little tags playing around with the dies. So I'm going to try not to buy a bunch of dies since I have a Cricut, but we'll see. So that's all the dies that I got. I did get this embossing folder, which is, they called it a half mandala. And I did play around with that as well. And I think that just makes a gorgeous tag. So pretty. And then I just inked over it a little bit. And then I got this embossing folder, and it came with these stamps that are really sweet. So I played around with that embossing folder, and I think that's really pretty too. So this will be in my February Patreon. I'm going to make a couple different things with that to include. And then the stamps. And then I picked up some stamps from Tuesday morning. This is a big cling stamp, and I just thought that would be fun to use for backgrounds. And it has all the crafty goodness on it. So I thought that was really cool. And I felt like the price of these, anywhere from $3.29 to $7.29, was pretty good. And then I picked up this stamp again. I thought these would be really pretty on tags, used for backgrounding, collaging, things like that. And then same with this one. This one's called a woven line. And I played around with that as well. And this is kind of what it looks like. So I thought that would be fun to do as well. I was watching Gail the other day, and she was decorating up transfer paper or vellum, and she had some background stamps similar to that. So I want to try that, and I'll use that stamp for that. And I think that is everything from Tuesday morning. So yeah, I'm excited that Tuesday morning is, you know, kind of having more and more crafts back in there. So then the last thing I think I want to show you all is Joanns. And I picked up these teeny tiny little field notes. So these are kind of same as the bigger ones, but they're even smaller. And so I thought these would be great to use on little clusters and tiny tags and specimen cards, just all sorts of different things, because they're even smaller scale. And then he came out this year, Tim did, with some of the new Easter things, and I thought it would be fun to try these and ink these up and make like a little display in one of my glass domes. And so I picked up these little barrels to kind of put the eggs in. So that might be a fun little project. And then I picked up these thought tokens. So these were all 40% off. So I went ahead and picked all those up at Joanns. And I also had a coupon for 40% off a regular priced item. And so I picked up this Storyteller paper pad. So I'll kind of flip through it quickly here. I mean, these papers are just stunning. And I have a similar, it's the same brand, but a totally different color palette paper pad from this brand. And I just think it's really pretty. And so the beginning ones have like a texture, and they're just single-sided. But then once you get past those, look at that little sparkle on there. The elephants. You get past these. You get into double-sided ones. Look at these, just beautiful. Beautiful, look at that. So I have some fabrics from Boho Needs, and I think these are gonna make perfect, look at that, papers for the fabric I have. So I was excited to, I hadn't seen that before at Joanns. And so yeah, so it's called Storyteller. And I picked that up. And then one last thing, I got this from Loves. She has an Etsy shop, and she has, she sells on Instagram, but this is her store, Loves. And I got these little Minnie Mouse stationery papers. And so these are going by Patreon for February as well. So I know that's kind of a long haul. No pun intended. But I thought it would make sense to kind of put it all into one little video. I hope y'all like what I picked up. And let me know if you're shopping at your Tuesday morning. And if you want to remember to hit the like button. Thanks. See y'all in the next video. Bye.